Temperatures in Europe have increased at more than twice the global average over the past 30 years. This was the largest rise in any continent in the world. However, scientists have not yet analysed the specific ways in which climate change affected the recent high temperatures. January's warm weather spell in the UK fits into the longer-term trend of rising temperatures due to human-caused climate change. The United Kingdom's National Weather Service on Thursday declared that 2022 was the hottest year on record for the country. The average annual temperature of the country exceeded the 10 degrees Celsius mark for the first time. During the summer of 2022, the UK faced an abnormal heat wave, and as of July 19th last year, the temperature in the country broke the 2014 record of 38.7 degrees Celsius and reached an alarming 40.3 degrees Celsius. However, winters in the country had an enormously cold start in December. The country recorded a 12-year low of minus 17.3 degrees Celsius. Blaming repeatedly on climate change and the greenhouse effect, scientists directly link the extreme weather to global warming, including deadly heat waves in Europe and India and flooding in Pakistan.
This is as a result of the warmth throughout the year. So all four seasons, winter, spring, summer and autumn, have all been in the top 10 warmest for the UK.
The French National Weather Agency, Météo France, attributed the rising temperatures to a mass of warm air moving to Europe from subtropical zones. Threatening the glacier Alps, warm temperatures have now led to cancelled and empty slopes, affecting various businesses. Resorts in the northern Spanish region have also been closed since Christmas holidays due to a lack of snow. Will rising temperatures be the new normal? Is the UK prepared to take the heat? Climate scientist and head of the Met Office, National Climate Information Centre, says that human-induced climate change has made what would normally be a once-in-a-500-year event, but humans' continuous exploitations of resources have brought us this far.
So this summer and the heat wave reaching 40 degrees in the UK is sort of one example of that, where our infrastructure is not really designed to handle such extremes in the summer. And while in our current climate, getting to 40 degrees is currently still not something we're expecting to see every year at the moment, it is something we're expecting to become more common in the future. So these type of events can have real implications for people's everyday life.
And for more analysis, we are now being joined by Chris Brierley from London. Chris is a professor of climate science at the University College London. Welcome to the broadcast, Chris.
Welcome.
So what explains the unusually warm weather at this point in time in Europe, in your view?
So I guess there's two things, really. We've got a particular weather system that controlled the timing of when this warmth has happened, and then the long-term trend that really is pushing us towards warmer and warmer climates.
Right, Chris, now in 2022, the UK recorded the warmest summer, and 2023 starts with another warm month. Is this the new normal?
I think it certainly is what we're going to be happening, or what we're expecting. Whether it's quite the new normal, I'm not sure. There was last summer was a particularly exceptional summer, and was an exceptional summer for us here in the UK, with the it would have been a rare event anyway that has been made much more common. Unfortunately, as we look forward, we might be moving into much warmer temperatures, where things such as the UK being above 10 degrees for the whole year might be a roughly every year occurrence.
Right, Chris, my final question, what should the government do to avoid the situation from becoming worse in the coming years and decades?
Well, we've got two things that we need to respond with. Firstly, we need to cut our emissions. We've been saying this collectively globally for 30 years and we're not doing it anywhere near enough. We need to get to zero emissions. But clearly climate change is with us and it's with us to stay. And so we need to be changing how we live to cope with the fact that there are warmer climates. And quite how that impacts ski resorts, I don't know. But if more systems such as what we've seen over the past week occur more regularly, then I wonder whether that is a business that itself can exist routinely.
Right, Chris, thanks so much for all those inputs and thanks for joining us on WION's Climate Tracker today.
Thank you.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.